So, Nathaniel, I'm going to start with you. KJ is new to the scene. What is the one thing that we need to know about KJ off top?
Off top, what you need to know about KJ is that he is serious about this football thing. All right? Don't let the smile fool you. Don't let the charisma fool you. Because when it's time to get on that field, he puts in that work and he locks in mentally. And he's on that same wavelength with his dad, who is his coach. And so I want people to know, he's taking this football thing really serious.
Mm.
So, OC, what about you? As not only his dad, but a new coach coming into the situation, what do we absolutely need to know about Cassius and how he moves?
You need to know that Cassius is a fighter, and whatever he sets his heart to, he will achieve. And that is just on period.
On, so, on. Look, I wasn't expecting that. Kind of caught me off guard with that. So listen, this show is one where the fans love their characters, they love their relationships, and it takes on a lot of serious issues in the community and in sports. So what will we see through the lens of this relationship coming up from these two?
Yeah, I mean, the relationship between Cassius and KJ it's multi-layered. Okay, so we have like the father-son dynamic, then we have the coach to player dynamic, and then we just have like best friends, like boys, like the boys dynamic. And it's really fun to see those moments switch like throughout an episode. Like you'll see all three. I think in every episode you'll see all three. So it's really fun to watch that switch and that change. It's fun to play with too.
Mm.
So OC, for you as the authority figure for KJ coming in, how is he navigating the move, the new environment as far as coaching, and what are his plans to sort of shepherd these young men on the football field?
Oh, Jill, he's struggling. When you meet him, he is not in a good place. Like his beautiful wife just left, and I feel like the way that he's coping with it on the one hand is very I don't want to say very unhealthy, but he does dive straight in 100% into football and KJ's dream and doesn't really process the separation in the best way. He's either thinking about football and KJ or he's in Layla's lounge sipping a whiskey neat. So he's struggling when we meet him. But, as the season progresses, we'll see how that affects him and the stories and stuff.
So Nathaniel, one thing that we love with All American is we love a good relationship storyline. We love a good love triangle a little bit. So, what type of adventures is KJ going to get up to this season?
Yeah, so coming from Oakland and now being in LA, forced to live in LA. Yeah, he has this chance to navigate these new people and these new relationships. And with Amina being that one person that he met that he felt he can truly be vulnerable with and have a genuine relationship and a genuine conversation with, she's definitely someone on his radar. And in the later episodes, we meet the character Tori, and she's also someone that he has a fun time with. So yeah, he has his little love triangle, and it's very exciting to watch and to see like, oh, is he gonna go to Amina? Is he gonna go to Tori? It's just fun. It's exciting. It keeps people on the edge of their seat, and I love that.
So OC, you know, Coach is stepping into the shadow. I know he's been gone for a minute of Billy Baker. Do you think that weighs heavily or has some type of influence on him? Or is it even going to, come up subtly?
You're gonna have to wait and see. That's gonna be my answer to that one.
Okay.
Wait and see. But you're on the money though. You're not too far off the scent, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so in this current environment of sports, we have NIL, which is added into the mix, which is something a little different from when the show first started. And, high school athletes are on a higher profile, similar to college almost and pro, if you think about it. How is that going to tie into the journey that we see KJ go through as far as, starting off, he's already one of the top quarterbacks in California. How does that type and the fame aspect play into what we're going to see him journey with?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's on a lot of people's radar because he's just that good, and he puts in that much work. He's so passionate about football, and they see that, and so with that, that just motivates him to play harder, to go harder, just to be on the level he needs to be, because he's shooting for pro D1. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, in wrapping up, what is one word you would use to describe this season for fans waiting to check in and see what type of adventure and ride we're going to go on with each of your characters?
I say, oh, I want a good word. I don't want a regular.
I don't want an obvious one.
I think.
Rebirth.
Rebirth.
Oh,
Taking that one.
Man, that's so crazy. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Oh man, that's crazy.
The vibe is there, right there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Rebirth.
Rebirth. Wow. Yeah, we'll both say rebirth.
I'd agree with that though. Like honestly, it does feel like a rebirth, like with the past, with the new energy, with everything. So I have to steal his word.